Alright, what is up everyone? I am back again with some more Persona 5 Royale. Now, a couple of things that I just wanted to say. First of all, a little bit of disclaimer of something that I realized whenever I was talking about the twins and I brought up like arguments like with my brother. I do not have a twin brother. I have an older brother, but we're not twins by any means necessary. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to point that out as like a little bit of a disclaimer, but still, the twins are still adorable, regardless. Aside from that, honestly, just thinking about the, what, person was commenting about, like, on the last stream, and how he said he never, or he or she, I don't mean to assume, or anything, but how they were saying how they never played the game before. And it honestly reminded me of the real reason why I wanted to do these live streams. And the main reason was being for the fact that it's like, you know, nobody's really ever played this, like, you know, well, I wouldn't say that. Okay, so, let me rephrase this before I say something stupid. I already started saying something stupid. But anyways, not a whole lot of people have actually played this game, and not a whole lot of people really know what this game is truly about, and the only people that would know what it's about played, like, the original Persona. The only problem is, the only thing that you could show in the original Persona was its introduction. Everything else is a block scene. So, the fact that, I mean, like, the introduction to, like, the, base, like, Persona game, like, it was beautiful as it was. But regardless, I mean, like, the gameplay, the story, like, all of that, like, nobody really actually, like, knows how it is. And that is because of the fact that it, you know, is a block scene, so you couldn't really show it. And so the fact that I am able to live stream it, and also the fact that it comes out as a video afterwards, people can, like, you know, go and watch and actually, you know, get to see what this game is like, and, you know, decide for themselves if they want to get it and play it for their own, like, on their own terms. And, I mean, you could do things that even I'm not doing. Like, I mean, there is so many different things that you can do, and there's, like, many different options of dialogue that you can choose for your own choosing, like, you know, have your own choosing for, and all that kind of stuff, which honestly is what makes coming back and playing this game and playing it over and over again, like, a lot more entertaining, because there is so much, like, choices and things that you can do. Now, I'm gonna continue from where left off, and I mean, either things that I can do. I mean, I can either go to do the Big Bang Challenge, or yeah, the Big Bang Challenge, or I could watch the Running Dead. I was gonna say The Walking Dead, but it's not The Walking Dead. But anyways, hey, don't let what they're saying worry you, okay? In time, people will come to see we're in the right.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you rented something, right? The Running Dead.
Doesn't matter whether he's a zombie or not. Stranger is just another word for enemy, right?
Stop! Wait! I'm human! I'm still human!
Literally Walking Dead reference. But anyways, it's a story about people trying to survive in a city infested with zombies. Everyone's losing it. I think the humans are scarier than the zombies.
Oh!
So, we finished watching The Running Dead, huh? I bet you summoned a little more guts by watching this drama. Darn it! I need to get that to level 3. Let's go return the DVD soon.
Well then.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? I kind of ruined that a little bit. I was gonna save that for daytime, so that way I can go have 2 free nights of getting even more guts. But it's whatever. Either way, I'm getting guts. Anyways, were you watching the broadcast? So the Phantom Thieves were the bad guys. I guess now that you mention it, I've felt that way the whole time. It's just brainwashing, isn't it? It's really self-centered. Literally what he said is brainwashing. Are the Phantom Thieves just? And we gain more, things. Did you catch any of that student detective on, television yesterday?
The Phantom Thieves are super lame!
Aw, on that talk show, it was simply dreadful. How can anyone seriously suggest supernatural beings are stealing people's hearts? That child is a phony. There's simply no way that the Phantom Thieves exist. Unfortunately, my precious children all think they're real, and worse, that this detective is amazing. Children are far too impressionable to see such vulgar content on TV. Looks like people still don't think we're real.
I'm so pumped!
I can't believe we were on TV yesterday with Takechi-kun. It was like a dream come true. I can't believe a high schooler moonlights as a detective. He's just like the Detective Prince. He's smart and handsome. He's almost too perfect.
Too cool!
We had front row seats. I could practically reach out and touch Takechi-kun. I was so nervous. He was really working that uniform, and without seeming like a snob, he's a natural at public speaking. I hear he's an orphan who grew up poor. It's part of what makes him so amazing. He wants his last high school memory to be capturing the Phantom Thieves. This isn't a game to him.
Says who?
See, I heard his dad's the head of the big financial conglomerate. I will say, I love that he hates the media. It makes me believe that he doesn't do this for fame. Or for the fame. People say he's so good that he's made enemies in the police force. Jesus Christ. Oh? Yeah, apparently yesterday's interview was so popular, they're going to air it again tonight.
Man, the detective from yesterday really pissed me off. Was some kind of threat? Let's see him do it then! If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with! Ow!
You're being way too loud.
Who cares? Everybody's talking about this stuff anyways. They'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering. Hey, you really just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself? Give me some!
Sorry, just ate the last one.
You guys are too laid back. The police are getting involved now, you know.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
We can't let the cops scare us out of being Phantom Thieves.
But what about that weird guy from Madarame's palace? Isn't there a lot we don't know?
The hell?
You three seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
Are you snooping on us again? You said before, we don't know nothing.
Why do you think I'm here to question you? Could it be that you're hiding something? My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are. Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't you have known about Kamoshida?
Of course not. He honestly was a good teacher until that day.
Oh, but you always take the teacher's side. That's what a good council president does, right?
Then how about you? What did you do for your friend? You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you help?
There wasn't any way to help. By myself, I couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
If those Phantom Thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked. Gotta be more dependable than some people I know.
Just make
guys
sure
are
you show up
bullies.
to your classes, alright?
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I take it back. I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
Hell yeah. It's about time we find our next target, too.
Only I could.
Comments are coming in at an alarming rate. However, negative ones seem to be more prominent. A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice. Huh.
It's probably because of Akechi. TV's got some crazy sway.
He's free to deny our actions, but being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
Just when we were starting to get people to believe in us, too.
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot, yeah?
Well, do you have any ideas who this next hot shot could be?
I ain't got a thing yet. Damn it, this is really irritating. By the way, what's up with that luggage?
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms. We're not only filthy, but too noisy as well. No true art could come from such a place.
What are you gonna do then? You can't go back to that shack, right?
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, Ann's house. I've even prepared a thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking.
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
Impossible.
You're the impossible one.
But I spent everything I had on these delectable Japanese sweets.
That's not the issue here. Seriously, though, what are we gonna do about him?
I don't have the money.
Then why'd you leave?
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team, I'll lend a hand. Come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
Why are you the one calling the shots?
Don't you two live in a cafe? I've been wondering about that for a while. Yonken's not too far, is it?
Nope. And the cafe's only a minute walk from the station.
How about we go there now? We can have a party to celebrate Madarame's change of heart.
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcome party for Yusuke, too.
All right, it's decided.
Sorry to cause you trouble. By the way, I prefer sleeping on a futon.
It'll be up to you to convince the chief.
What a nice smell.
This place looks so outdated. I can't say I hate it, though.
People refer to that as retro.
Who are they?
Hello.
A girl, too?
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No, really, he's been great.
Huh. Sit down. This round will be on the house. You're helping, though.
Wow, it's delicious.
Indeed. There's great depth to its acidity.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I think I've seen LeBlanc mentioned in a magazine before.
That was a long time ago.
For real? Oh, give me a taste. Ah! Ah! It's so bitter! This has got to be cruel and unusual punishment.
I didn't drink coffee when I was a kid either. These are your friends, yeah? Go on and take them up to your room. No need to stay down here.
Basically. I could say the same thing. I didn't really start drinking coffee until recently either.
Ooh, I want to see.
It's only an attic.
Oh man, that bitter taste just won't leave my mouth.
Thank you very much for the
as
drink.
well. Although I think I've gotten past the bitterness and, well, I mean that and sugar and cream and stuff like that really does help. And then I guess it also depends on the flavor of the coffee as well. So there's other factors other than just very bitter, I guess you could say. That's the reason why I just started drinking coffee. Although if I don't get like the energy coffee, like the one that my mom makes actually like puts me to sleep more anyways, other than keeps me awake. It has the opposite effect, really.
Up these stairs. Oh, and thanks for the soda.
So you're,
Second, that's a little weird.
On to Kamaki.
Anchan, huh? It's a nice name. You got a boyfriend?
Nope, never have either.
Hey, you gotta get up here. This place is freaking insane.
Go on.
Oh, right. Thank you for the coffee. Sheesh, they had to leave the Mona bag down here.
Sweet girl.
What do you think of this room? I don't know where to begin.
It seems quite ordinary to me.
For real?
Oh!
See? Ain't this crazy?
It's cleaner than I thought it would be.
What?
Well, sit wherever you'd like.
We're all over the news. Even those who previously believed in us have been influenced by the comments made on TV.
This is all that effing Akechi's fault!
Keep it down. We don't want anyone hearing us.
At this rate, we're just going to worry everyone instead of give them courage.
We need to find a way to make our rightfulness known to society. It's time we think about our next move. You were planning on discussing that today, right?
Yes. First, we need to search for a candidate.
It's not like we're just gonna stumble upon some important target, though. You guys don't know anyone, do you?
I don't.
Me neither.
What do you think, leader?
What about the news?
Well, there probably are a lot of famous targets on TV.
However, the suspects on the news are already being pursued by the police. Even if we make them confess their crimes, the police will take the credit. That won't do.
Damn it. Never gonna prove Akechi wrong at this rate.
What the?
Sorry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
And you spent all your money on that box of sweets?
Dude, how much did you have?
Anyway, we'll just have to sit tight until we can find another target. So... how about that welcome party?
Someone's excited.
I think I found something! Isn't that a portable stove? Can't we make hot pot on it?
That sounds great. I've heard that eating hot pot together brings people closer.
Anything with meat's fine by me.
I only ask that we finish it off with porridge. Extra parsley, of course.
So, what do you say?
Fine by me.
Okay, hot pot it is!
Come on, let's go buy ingredients.
Well, I'll need ginkgo nuts, wonton wrappers, and...
We'll take care of the shopping. Could you borrow a pot from downstairs while we're out? We can split the cost later.
Looks like this welcome party is going to turn out quite lively. We should go grab that pot and set up the portable stove, too.
Takeshi guy seems pretty influential. Someday we'll make him eat those words, though. But let's forget about him for now and just focus on having fun. Come on, we need to prepare.
I heard you're all having hot pot for dinner.
Wanna join us?
Don't you know how busy I am? You guys go have fun. Her name was An, right? She's a nice girl.
She is.
She said your friend doesn't have anywhere to go. Asked if I could take him in for a bit. I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask, since you're already freeloading. Where did I put that pot? Yeah, try looking around.
It's a cabinet for kitchen supplies. I wonder if there's a suitable pot in here. I found an old earthenware vessel. It should be big enough.
Ah, you found it. It's almost time for the others to get back from their shopping trip. So, I'll leave you be. I'll be down here for a while, though. Just be careful with the fire, okay?
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
Must taste a bit bland. But I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going fine. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking sodium.
Do I seem so?
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Why the sudden interest?
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary to make it happen. All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
Sorry.
Now... Yes? It's fine. Oh, that case.
What must be done? Justice.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
What do I want to do?
Oh, I can't eat another bite.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
What's wrong, Yusuke?
I just now realized what they both were trying to do.
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or even udon?
Just leave it for next time, man.
She's asleep already?
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
What was Lady Ann like back then?
Not so different from now. Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
I see. So, what about you two?
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every detail of my past at this point. It's only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
So you got nothing to lose, huh? Alright, I'll tell you. It's just a normal story about a rotten kid, though. My dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I can make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh? Back when I was a first year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality that's a gross oversimplification. I understand how you feel.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Is this about his past?
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
All I have to say is that you did it on your own, and it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I am?
No!
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Huh? But...
You fell on your own.
Shut up. You're done for. You're gonna learn what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks. We received a complaint about an argument here. Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir.
So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
That young man suddenly attacked him. He shoved this gentleman to the ground, and this man got injured.
It's as she says. Also, make sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned at all. You understand what that means, correct?
Yes, sir. Hey, cuff him. Understood.
Just listening to it pisses me off. God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
That man is just the kind of person whose heart we should steal. Who is he? And where can we find him?
I don't know.
You can't remember, huh? Well, it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested. I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information is always kept secret. Identifying that man will prove difficult. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
I can't stand it! This world is so messed up! The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know. We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
Sounds good to me. The flashier our missions are, the cooler we end up looking.
You've all taught me so much.
What are you guys getting all excited about?
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now. Still, this weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you guys. It almost feels like I've known you all forever. Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in. I don't have any past to look back on. No memories.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time, too. It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong. If you don't get stronger, investigating Mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround. 1 second you're depressed, the next you're acting all tough.
All joking aside, let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can. I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble. Only we can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Of course. You're under my tutelage after all. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. We should be all right with you as our leader.
Give it to me.
Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
That's very kind of him.
You convinced him, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
What kind of nickname is that?
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too. How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going. Well, good night, Morgana.
Damn it. I need to turn back into a human soon. I can't let her get taken by someone else.
Morgana.
Huge bathtubs really are the best. Han's missing out.
It's a bit hot, though.
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually. You know, I've been wondering for a while now. But what do you think about An? As a girl, I mean.
She's a great teammate.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Come on, can't you act a little more like a guy our age? Doesn't she at least look better than a celebrity?
I'll be sure to share what you've said with An.
Oh, please don't. Seriously?
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
About that, though, is targeting famous people enough? Seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term may end up becoming fruitless for us. We need a strategy to appeal to the public.
Oh? What do you got in mind?
Do I look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
I was an idiot for asking. But I'm on offense duty, you know? And Morgana specializes in stuff about that world, so... Still,
freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps? I can't stand it anymore! Anyways, let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone.
Check out the pictures I took today. Not bad, right? The steam fogged up his glasses. Another of the many charms of eating hot pot, I suppose. Oh man, I keep looking back at this picture and Little's face is still hilarious. Oh yeah, Yusuke is still a little at Little's place, right? Don't go making any trouble for him, okay? Of course, I'd like to think I'm not that socially graceless. All I can ask is a warm futon and a traditional Japanese breakfast. That's asking a lot. I'm going to protect my sleeping beauty no matter what it takes. Whoa! Don't eavesdrop on me. Aren't you supposed to be asleep?
Did something happen?
Aren't you going to sleep yet? I'll be fine here. I sleep in my studio on occasion, so this is a luxury in comparison.
Hey, hey! Oh!
There's some reasonably priced nutrients that thought to bring a bit of life back to this plant. I thought I could give it a try, but it didn't work. Oh, that didn't even take any time, though.
Let's turn in for the night.
Ugh. Fine.
Well.
You needn't worry about breakfast for me tomorrow. I'll be fine with some grilled fish and miso soup. Or miso soup. Bum 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 bum.
The prisoner has returned. You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight!
The bonds that you have reeled in are quite intriguing. In other words, they all have been unfairly labeled by society, and are standing up against such fates. Have you noticed? They seem to have influenced you. These picaresque dissidents of society, deepen your bonds with them. Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation. I look forward to it. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. And increases your persona stock to 10 slots.
Alright.
Which doesn't really matter too much.
It's almost time.
It's a Sunday.
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct? May I talk to you for a moment?
Is it about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You're quite perceptive. I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
You may be right.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rivals.
You have such high self-esteem. So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice. Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the world. Don't you think the same about yourself, too? Oh, that's surprising. So you're just the good girl type of pushover. Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
Why does everyone get on my case?
It's very unfair. Very unfair.
It's such a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
You could stay until you find a place, you know. I can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
Thank you, but I'll return to the dorms. I realized something after talking with everyone last night. Perhaps it's due to my upbringing, but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people. If I'm to depict people in my art, I need to learn more about them. I must interact with them more. I'll return to the dorms and start over by talking with the people closest to me.
I see. Good on you for realizing that yourself.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime to enjoy your coffee?
My doors are always open.
He's been through a lot too, from what I've heard. Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
My reason, huh? Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
That's all?
You know how it is. Sympathy makes you do stupid things sometimes. Your art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too, besides just stealing your talents.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either. I should probably get going.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Thank you for the coffee. I'll come again.
Hey!
You're finally awake. Where's Yusuke? He wasn't around when I woke up. He must be downstairs.
You up?
You're finally up. You know it's past noon. That kid ended up going back to his dorms. He left this painting before he took off, though, supposedly to thank us for taking care of him. Priority. It's rare to see a kid acting so grateful these days. And this painting is amazing. Not only is the mother stunning, but the expression on her face. Regulars will probably freak out when they see it in here. Still, I feel like I've seen it somewhere. It's a bit different from how I remembered it, though.
Hey.
Well, if you're up for the day, go on and get dressed. I open shop hours, so go take the cat out somewhere. again for letting me stay the night. Apologies for leaving so quietly, but your rest seemed peaceful. After a great deal of inner struggle, I have decided to return to dormitories. Furthermore, I've entrusted the Sayori to your protector, Sorjiro. That painting should no longer exist in reality, but it is truly what my mother painted. I am simply satisfied with what we were able to, that we were able to obtain it. Jesus Christ. Anyways, and it was all because of you guys. I cannot thank you enough. P.S. I still believe porridge is the best way to end a hot pot.
Hey.
So, Yusuke went home, huh? Well, I guess that's best. Yo, I checked the fan site. There's some kind of thread on there looking for info about burglars using Phantom Thieves names. Sounds pretty lame to me. Well, I saw that too. They target restaurants, right? I actually found a really interesting post on there. My brother has suddenly started acting violent towards everyone. I might end up getting killed at this rate. I wonder if it's because he got caught up with all those weird people in Shibuya. You think he means those burglars when he's talking about them weird people? It may be too soon to assume that. The post said he started spending a bunch of money lately too. Isn't that kind of suspicious? I wonder how many burglar groups there even are in Shibuya. Damn, things are really starting to get serious. Let's look into it. I thought you'd say that. Although, how exactly will we go about investigating? We'll go to Shibuya in the middle of the night and catch them all red-handed. No way, the police totally nab us if we're out that late. Plus, it would be bad if the chief knew we were out in the middle of the night. If they target restaurants, what if we drew them to LeBlanc? What? There's no way. Who would go after a shop like this? Wouldn't that cause a lot of trouble for the boss? LeBlanc targeted. It seems like a viable plan to me. Let's do it. Cut it out. You'd get kicked out. You'd get kicked out of LeBlanc if we failed. No, I suppose I left a Sayori there as well. I had forgotten. How would you find something that important? Either way, I don't really want more thieves to be posing as us in the future. I wish there was some way we could make an example of these ones. At the moment, our lack of info means we must just have to wait. We can continue searching for more information wherever possible, though. Yeah, I'm gonna try looking for stuff too. Hey, shouldn't we tell the others about that target and mementos? These then updated. Side effects. Well, on the side note that, you know, this is starting to get close to the 30-minute mark. Yeah, 30. Anyways, 1 hour mark. I'm smart sometimes. Still, you know, there's a lot of fingers happening. I'm gonna talk to Morgana real quick. I can't believe he just went home without telling us, although that tactlessness is very Yusuke. Anyways.
I'll just add this.
Oh, quick save. I don't know if I already did save, but still, we're gonna do it again anyways. But still, since this is the 30th one though, as I said I was going to do before, I'm gonna start putting all of this into what was it I was saying? Put it all into a playlist. There we go. God, I I'm forgetting so many things. But anyways, I'm gonna start putting all of this into a playlist. And so that's gonna take a little bit of time because I gotta wait for this to upload. And once it's finally done, I'll upload it. Then I have to get it all set up and then get it to where I make sure I try to keep it in order, so that way it's not out of place whenever you're watching it, and it makes more sense. Still, on the other hand, and apart from the ones that kind of got interrupted a little bit with my internet crashing, so they're only like, you know, not even 10 minutes long or 20 minutes, whatever, only because of the internet, you know, it's whatever. And plus, now is honestly a good time to take a break anyway, since, you know, bleh. You know, I need to, you know, make sure I take care of myself too, as much as I take care of things in the game. And on top of that,
Nice!
Oh, already, okay. Anyways, still, that, and I have to make sure I do get the playlist all set up and everything, and I know it'd probably be easier to just, like, watch, but, I mean, because it goes in order from your most recent video, so it'd be going backwards, and I feel like it'll be a little bit too inconvenient, and then having to scroll through it. So, I'm gonna make a playlist for it, but then again, I won't be updating it until every 30, so, you know, obviously, this one's part 30, or episode 30, however you want to look at it, and then I won't do, like, I won't really update it until I get to 60, and I mean, if I do end up beating the game, I'll put all the live streams up to that point already in there, even if it isn't, you know, 30, just because I beat it. But I'll still continue playing this game, even after I beat it, because honestly, I truly love playing this game. And I really don't see there really being much of anything for me to do right now other than that. Other than trying to make sure I keep up with IRL things. There's really not much for me to do otherwise, but to be honest, I'm just happy to be playing this game. And really, right now, I'm not sure if it's been obvious, I was trying to waste a little bit of time, not really forgetting about the word playlist, that part was really me forgetting that word, but I've just been trying to waste a little bit of time so that way we can get a little bit more into 50 minutes than just, you know, it being 49 minutes whenever I ended it. You know, and it's not like I'm honestly getting paid to do this either. As much as it would be great if I did, I wouldn't really, like, honestly, I wouldn't really want to either, because, honestly, like, just playing this game enough is payment for me. That's really all I need, honestly. Like, the joy I get from playing this game is enough for me, and then interacting with other people, honestly, is, like, the greatest thing ever, to be honest. That there's no amount of money in the world that could really ever compare to, like, the way that I feel right now about this whole thing. But still, I hope, like, you know, I'm just hoping that everybody is enjoying this game as much as I am, and honestly enjoying the story as much as I enjoy the story. And even though I know the story, it's still always fun to replay it and then go back into it, because it's such a good story. And I mean, the only helpful things about already knowing what to do is that it just makes it to where I could fly through and I just mostly get to the main good juicy parts of the story. And that's the only real beneficial thing about, well, me playing the original game. But even still, they made changes to, you know, the palaces, and they made, you know, changes to, like, certain events that weren't already in the base game. So, even I'm still getting new things and still, like, honestly having a great time with this. Regardless, you know, apart from me rambling on about all this, to be honest, like, here's the thing. If you haven't already played this game, or if you haven't already been thinking about wanting to try playing this game, I highly recommend it. Again, not sponsored. I've said this several times. But it's such a good game. You don't have to spend $100 on it like I did. You really don't need to. This game in itself is perfect. I mean, yeah, would it be a little bit challenging? Of course, but that's what makes the game more unique. And it makes the game more fun, too. The fact of having it be a challenge. And then having to use your confidant, like trying to, use all their abilities effectively. And it not, one-shotting everybody, but still being able to handle each situation, even though you don't have overpowered personas like I do, especially one that refills my health and stamina like completely after each battle. I mean, even without that, to be honest, you could still do what I've been doing. It would be a little bit more difficult, but a lot more fun. But to be honest, I'm still having fun even though I am one-shotting everything and I have those overpowered personas. I'm still having fun because, like, just the game itself just so interesting, and I'm like, I just love it, to be honest. I don't care that I'm one-shotting everything. It's not spoiling any of the fun for me. Now, I know it might seem a little bit upsetting to watch because it's like, oh, look at it, he did it again. He just one-shot the enemy. But there are even times where I don't even one-shot them. Even still, I can tell you this right now, it's gonna be a little bit more of a different story later game, because there are personas that reflect light attack back at you, and let's just say it hurts a lot. And so then I wouldn't even be able to use my attacks, and it would be quite awkward. Although, I guess that's where skill cards comes in handy, and then I could use the skill cards in order to add certain skills so that I could just use their weaknesses, even though those weren't skills originally on Messiah or Izanagi. Honestly, Izanagi would probably be the one that I would switch to if I wanted to do more weaknesses and stuff, because he really only has one ability for a while until he finally eventually levels up. He only has one ability, so it'd be really good for me to put a lot of the skill cards on him. Not as much Messiah, and the reason for that is just because he already has 3 great movesets, and since I'm going to be using him a lot more anyways, Messiah's going to get a lot more experience. But that's just my intake on that, and me, like, right now, just rambling on just to get a little bit of extra time in, to be honest. Still, like said, I know I'm a broken record at this point, but I don't care, because there's honestly, I can't say it enough. I really do hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. And like said, I'm going to be putting all of this into a playlist, but I am going to be taking a little bit of a break, and honestly just relaxing and stuff like that. But I will get back into this game a little later. But I honestly am looking forward, just to see, to just play this game again. Not really. I don't know what I was gonna say beforehand, but honestly, I just can't. I'm just looking forward to playing this game again. Oh, but I am also looking forward to seeing Kasumi more often, which is another plus side, that I get to see her more often. Although the only negative effects to that is that I'm gonna be stumped a lot more often in reading and everything else, because I stop thinking whenever I see her, and I just, And sure, I guess you could call me weird and stuff like that, but to be honest, I'm sure there's a lot more people who feel the same way that I do whenever they look at her, and well, I mean, to be, like, I don't want to be, like, a perv or anything either, because, I mean, she already is getting, rumors and mistreated and all that kind of stuff, and to be honest, I feel bad, and I feel bad that that happens to anybody, not even just, you know, in-game, but IRL too. The fact that it still happens, probably not as frequently as it used to, but it still does happen. That part has never changed in society since, honestly, I've been growing up. Is it annoying? Yeah. But to be honest, that's why I am, like, enjoying playing this game, because this game in itself is a great escape from reality in its entirety. And it's a lot of fun, too. But before I go on a hour-long tangent, because I feel like, honestly, I could, even without spoiling any of the story, I could still go on like an hour-long tangent with just talking about this game and then how it makes me feel and all that kind of stuff. But to be honest, I really don't feel like that would be a good idea. Either way, like I said, I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I should see you all later. Peace out.